Okay, so we're now here at the São Bento train station. It looks beautiful. Apparently it's one of the beautiful train stations here in Porto. It has very beautiful like tiles like all over the walls. Yeah, also quite busy. There's a lot of people taking pictures of the tiles because it looks amazing. So it's right next to the metro station outside. So this is the train station area here. And they have very nice views as well. Alright, so we're here at the meeting point by the Prahado Municipio. That is their municipal hall over there. And our meeting point is over that side. So we are a bit early, around 10 minutes early. So we're just gonna wait for the other group, not other group, like the other people joining the tour, and then we will start with the tour. So we're now here at the newly renovated common market. Apparently it's very famous for tourists now, and before it was renovated, a lot of like the locals, the older like locals tend to shop here. But when it was closed for renovations, those locals kind of like were discouraged to come here because they need to go to like supermarkets instead, which wasn't really their thing. But yeah, it looks very beautiful here. Apparently there's more tourists here than the actual locals, so it attracts more tourists because of how it looks. It's more chic, but yeah, it's very beautiful. Okay, so this beautiful tiled chapel here is the Chapel of Souls. So it has like lives of saints, which is depicted by tiles outside its walls. It's very beautiful. So this area here is like their high street. So there's a lot of like different shops around the area, like both sides. So apparently because of COVID, this street is only just recovering. So this is one of the stops. So we are now in Batalha Square, where they have the cinema there, which was also newly renovated, and the National Theatre over that side. So the National Theatre was also built by, or was designed by, the same guy who did the São Bento train station, but apparently this time he had more than enough materials, or more than enough like stuff to build the theater, because the previous theater here, it got burnt down. So he had to rebuild it, not almost from scratch, but has a few kind of foundations already on how to build the theater. Okay, so it's now time for our coffee break. So we went into that restaurant, not restaurant, but like bakery kind of thing. It was really cheap actually. I mean, we have, well, we're only sharing because we didn't know how much it was gonna cost, plus not really that hungry. It's very interesting. The reason that they have tiles outside the building walls is that it was, well, there was no paint back then. Paint wasn't invented, so they used tiles. Normally it was just plain tiles, because the one with the hand painted ones were more expensive. Also, the tiles would deflect rain, and it would reflect light as well, or sunlight, so it kept the buildings cool. It's a very good idea, very ingenious. Okay, so we're now outside this Clerigos church and tower, that one there. So that one has a 75-meter bell tower, so inside is very beautiful. The altar has or is built of marble altarpiece. So this church is a Baroque church. It's very beautiful inside, a lot of gold. Apparently, like it's not government, isn't it? Like the monarchy before, like chose, or the rich people before chose to like put gold in churches because that will give them more merits in heaven, kind of thing. The church bit is free to go inside, but if you want to go up the balcony bit inside the church, it will cost you around €8. So so that was inside the library. It looks very beautiful inside. It's very busy, so you need to book or buy your tickets in advance, because otherwise you're gonna be in that line. They haven't bought their ticket in advance, so they have to queue and see if there's any like space available if you want to go inside. So yeah, booking your ticket in advance is very much recommended and not very much advisable. Has this amazing looking fountain and that church over there. So unfortunately we cannot go inside the church, that's the Igreja do Carmo, because there's a service going on. So well, we can go inside, but I cannot show like you inside. I cannot take any videos inside. So yeah, probably visit again next time. This okay, so I know it's evening and it's dark now. We kind of went back to our apartment and stayed there for a bit earlier. Kind of rested because we were walking all day, and now we are out and about near the Douro River again. So we're looking for somewhere to eat, and we are planning to eat on the other side of the river. It's very crowded. Okay, so we're now at the other side of the river. It looks very busy. It's much busier over that side compared to this side, but it looks like narrower over that side compared to this side, I guess. And prices here are a bit expensive compared to the other side as well, maybe because of rent. So the tour guide said that prices normally by the riverside are much more expensive because of the rent that the restaurants have to pay. Okay, so we decided to eat here at Theophila's Bar. We ordered their traditional cod dish kind of thing. So it's
green wine and some green wine.
We also ordered a bottle of green wine. Wine is very cheap here, so it costs around €12.50 for a bottle, which is very cheap. Which is, yeah, considering it's in the restaurant as well, when you order, usually that would mean like only 2 glasses, but in here it's like a bottle. It's one of those things that are recommended to try, so we ordered it and hopefully it's gonna be nice. So how is it?
Yeah, right.
Crunchy.
Hello.
The food just arrived. It looks really like a crumble. It has a crumble on it. But let's try. It tastes really good. It's very garlicky. It has potatoes. half-boiled egg, and it has vegetables underneath as well.
I like it. There's like a crunchy topping. The fish is nice and soft. It's very garlicky, which I like.
It's very garlicky. I like garlicky food. So I'm gonna eat. So I think I'll end this video here for now. So see you guys tomorrow.